Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'll continue. Now we did all of these things. Now we'll go to the old exam questions. Not many, just I select some of them, and then which is related to this section. Okay. The interval of convergence of the power series. Okay, we need to do the calculation. So first I will find limit n goes to infinity, an plus 1 or an. Yeah, let me do it quickly. That give me what? Yeah, 2 to the power n plus 1 or x minus a to the power n plus 1. Maybe I can simplify, take 4, or you can do it right away. N plus 1 square. Reciprocal of this, n square, 2 to the power n, or x minus a to the power n. Okay. That will be limit n goes to infinity of what? This is I have 2. And I have, yeah, 4x minus 8. Okay. Then I have n square over n plus 1 all square. The limit of this is 1. Huh? Yeah, since this one is n square plus 2n plus 1. So the same degree, so coefficient 1 over 1. So I have 2 for x minus 8 less than 1. Okay, so I can take 4 as a common factor. So I have 8 x minus 2 less than 1. So I have x minus 2 less than 1 over 8. So my interval, x minus 2 between minus 1 over 8 and 1 over 8, just fraction things. So x between what? 2, which is 16 over 8, 15 over 8, and 17 over 8. Now check the endpoints. Check end points. Okay, let me take the first one, 15 over 8. Yeah, what we'll have? Yeah, series 2 to the power n over n square. Okay, what we have here? We have 15 over 2. Like this, 4x minus 8. That will be, yeah, that would be what? 4x minus 8. That is 4 times 15 over 2 minus 8. Yeah, is it? Yeah, this is cancelled. 2, 15 over 2 minus 8. 8 is 16 over 2. So this is minus half. So I have minus half to the power n. Minus half to the power n. That gives me what? Summation 2 to the power n cancel. I have minus 1 to the power n over n square, which is alternating series. For sure, it will be converging. Great. Now we'll check x equal 17 over 8. X of 17 over 8. What will happen? I have the series. Yeah, now 4x minus 8 will be what? Yeah. Let me do it. I think it will be 1 over 2. Let me check it. 4x minus 8. It will be 17 over 2 minus 8. 8 is 16 over 2. So that will be half. Yeah. So it will be half. So the series will be 2 to the power n over n square, half to the power n. So 2 to the power n cancel, half 1 over n square. I know this is what? Converge. P series would be equal to. So both converges, so the interval will be what? Closed. 15 over 8, 17 over 8. Closed interval from both sides. So this is will be my answer. It's a matter of calculation. The interval convergence of this one, do the same. First, I find the limit, n plus 1. Let me do it. 3 to the power n plus 1. I change everything into n plus 1. x minus 4. Let me make it the numerator. To the power n plus 1. Reciprocal of this. Now I can figure it out. That will be what? I can figure it out. That will be negative gone with the absolute value. I have x minus 4. Okay. And I have for the 3, I have 3 in the denominator. And I have what? N plus 1 over n plus 2. Yeah, this limit is 1. So my result is x minus 4 over 3. I want this to be less than 3. So I have x minus 4. I have x minus 4. I have x minus 4 less than 3. So the r is 3. Huh? So I have what? X minus 4 between minus 3 and 3. So I have x between 1 and 7. Okay. Now check endpoints. Endpoints. As usual. Okay. So check x equal 1. What you will get? You will get the series minus 1 to the power n over 3 to the power n. Okay. I have here n plus 1. Okay. 1 minus 4. 1 minus 4 is minus 3 to the power n. So this will be, what? Will be series n equals 0. I will not write it again. It's okay, well, clear, huh? N equals 0 to infinity. Okay, minus 1 to the power n. That will be minus 1 to the power n, minus 1 to the power n, 3 to the power n, 3 to the power n. What is this? Over 3 to the power n, n plus 1. So this is cancelled. Minus 1 to the power 2n, which is 1. So I have the series 1 over n plus 1, which I know it's divergent. Limit comparison test with limit comparison test. Very clear, huh? 1 over n with the harmonic series. So this is diverge. So x equal 1 is not included. Okay. Now let me go to x equals 7. Okay. X equals 7. What I will have? I have summation minus 1 to the power n, 3 to the power n, 7 minus 4 is 3 to the power n, over 3 to the power n, n plus 1. And that this is cancelled, which is very clear alternating series. So let's converge by alternating series test. Yeah, goes 0 and decreasing, everything is okay. So x equals 7, okay. So what's the interval? Yeah, what will be the interval? I have 1 to 7, but open 1, 7 closed. What is this one? Since 7 included, 7 converge, but 1 diverge. Yeah. The interval converges with this power series. I think the same thing. Yeah? You will see the same thing. So we'll find limit, but let me try different examples. I have x plus 3 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1, 5 to the power n plus 1. Reciprocal of that, n 5 to the power n over x plus 3 to the power n. Okay, using the ratio test. Huh? So I have what? I have x plus 3 here. I have over 5. And then I have n over n plus 1. This is 1. Huh? So I have x plus 3 over 5. I want this to be less than this for convergence. I think now we understand it. Huh? X plus 3 less than 5. Huh? So I have x plus minus 5 less than x plus 3 less than 5. So x is between minus 8 and 2. Now check endpoints. Endpoints. Let me check. Yeah, what x equal -8. Let me see what will happen. -8. I have this series. -8 plus 3, that will be -5 to the power n over n 5 to the power n. In other words, this is -1 to the power n, 5 to the power n over n 5 to the power n. Yeah, this is cancelled. This is very clear. Converge by alternate. Oops. By alternating series test. Okay, now check the other points. X equal 2. What will happen? I have summation 5 to the power n over n 5 to the power n, which is 1 over n. This is diverge, harmonic series. So converge with -8, diverge with 2. So this is not included. So what is the interval? Very clear. Close with -8, open with 2. Okay. The interval convergence of this power series. Almost the same as this one. X minus 3. Yeah, let me do it again. Okay, no problem. So I have limit n goes to infinity. Of what? -1 to the power n plus 1. That will make nothing except when we check the interval. N plus 1, the endpoints, I mean. This is n plus 1, 5 to the power n plus 1, reciprocal of this. Okay, so what I will get? Limit n goes to infinity, minus, this is gone. X minus 3, I have x minus 3 remaining. I have 5 here. I have n over n plus 1. As usual, this is 1, same degree. The limit will be gone. So I have absolute value x minus 3 over 5. I want this to be less than 1. So I have x minus 3 less than 5. So R is 5, very clear, R is 5. So x minus 3, if I want the radius of convergence, you want the interval in this case, okay. So that means x between -2 and 8, end point. I think the endpoints are very easy one. That means the summation -1 to the power n. No, we'll take the endpoint. What is the endpoint? X equal -2. Let me start with -2. See what will happen. -1 to the power n, -2 minus 5. That is -5 to the power n over n, 5 to the power n. Okay, that will be summation -1 to the power n, -1 to the power n, 5 to the power n, and 5 to the power n. Cancelled. This is 1. I have summation 1 over n, which I know is divergence. Now we'll go to the next one. X equal 8. What you will get? -1 to the power n, 8 minus 3, 5 to the power n, and 5 to the power n. This is cancelled. This series converge by alternating series test. So what is the interval? Close with the 8, open with the -2, which is this one. In this question, he wants the radius of convergence. He doesn't want the, he was not talking about the interval, about the interval. Just he wants the radius. So be careful. He wants the radius or the interval. Okay, this I think will be easier. Limit n goes to infinity. I have 3 to the power n plus 1. Okay. X plus 4 to the power n plus 1 over square root n plus 1 times square root of n, reciprocal of that, x plus 4 to the power n. Okay, so this limit n goes to infinity of what? You have 3 x plus 4. I have 3. This with this give me 3, and this also it gave me x plus 4 times square root n over n plus 1. Yeah, this limit very clear is 1. Take the limit inside, same degree, so you have 1. Square root of 1 is 1. So that will be 3x plus 4 less than 1. Don't forget, I want this in terms of centered at 4, at -4, I mean. So I have x plus 4, which my center, less than 1/3. So r equal 1/3. That will be my answer. So they wrote it as x minus c, where clear my c is -4. Okay. The interval of convergence. Now we go back to the interval of convergence. Still a good number of questions. And then let me continue. Yeah. The convergence of this series. Okay. I want the interval. Okay. So I have limit and goes to infinity of what? Let me do the root test. The ratio test. I think the ratio test it will work. Okay. So I have x over e all to the power n plus 1. You know what? I can rewrite this series as summation x to the power n over n e to the power n. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, now we'll find the limit. And goes to infinity, an plus 1 over an. Yeah, I think that will make it easier. Now it will be x to the power n plus 1, n plus 1, e to the power n plus 1, reciprocal of this, something we did, like what we did before. I think it's very clear. So that will be limit and goes to infinity. Usually I write the limit until the end. Yes. Yeah. So you have what? You have x over e, This is give me over e, and I have n over n plus 1. So I have x over e less than 1. So I have absolute value of x less than e. So x between minus e and e. Okay, that's good. Now let me check now the endpoints. Endpoints. X equal minus a. See what will happen. I'm getting what? 1 over n minus e over e, which is minus 1 to the power n. I know this converge. Alternating series test. Very clear. X equal e. I'm getting what? 1 over n, e over e, 1 to the power n is 1. So this is diverge, harmonic. So what will be the interval? Close with the minus e, open with the e. That's it. This one, do the same thing. I think, yeah, he want the radius, He want the radius. So be careful now. This one, I have x minus c, so c equal minus 2. So I'm looking for this. This done r. Okay, so that will be limit and goes to infinity minus 1 to the power n plus 2. I have x plus 2 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1, 2 to the power n plus 1. Reciprocal of this. I have minus 1 to the power n plus 1, x plus 2 to the power n. Okay, limit n goes to infinity. The minus with the absolute value will be killed, so I have x plus 2. Okay, and then I have over 2. Okay, and I have n over n plus 1. This is 1, so I have x plus 2 over 2. This is less than 1. So I have x plus 2 is less than 2. Now, what is r? R is 2. That will be my answer. Okay. Now, we want the interval. Yeah. I think we get the idea. But just to confirm it, I'm doing examples. I think they are almost the same. But some calculation matters. N 2 to the power n. It's good to practice those so I understand it. That will be limit and goes to infinity. You have what here? X plus 1. Okay. This with this gives me over 2. and they have n over n plus 1. This limit is 1. So I have x plus 1 over 2 less than 1. So I have this one less than 2. So I have x plus 1. So I have x plus 1 between minus 2 and 2. So I have x between minus 3 and 1. Okay, end point. Check the end point. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing again and again. So x equal minus 3. What will happen? Minus 3 plus 1, that will be minus 2 to the power n over n2 to the power n. And that will be minus 1 to the power n, 2 to the power n, n to the power n, which is this one. We know it will converge. Alternating series test. We know it. Alternating harmonic, okay? X equal 1. That will be summation 2 to the power n over n to the power n. This series diverge harmonic. So it's the interval. It will be closed with minus 3 and open with 1. This one. The radius, you want R and I. You want both of them. And also he has fractions. Okay, we'll go with it. See what will happen. So I need the limit. N goes to infinity of what? 3 to the power n plus 1. 2x minus 1 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1 plus 1 square. Reciprocal of this, n plus 1 square over 3 to the power n, 2x minus 1 all to the power n. Okay, so that will give me limit. N goes to infinity of what? 3 to x minus 1. Okay, and this will be n plus 1 square over n plus 2 square. Yeah, this limit is 1. Yeah, you can check it easily. Open the square, n square plus 2n plus 1. I have what? N square plus 4n plus 4. Same degree, that will be 1. So this limit is 1. So I have 3 absolute value to x minus 1. I want this to be less than 1. So I have 2x minus 1 less than 1 over 3. So I have 2x minus 1 between minus 1 over 3 and 1 over 3. Yeah, what is R? Be careful here. What will be R? Yeah. Yeah. First, I will explain R. Okay. The formula, I have x minus c. So I need to take these two out. I need this x minus c. So if we take 2 out, I need x minus, if we take 2 out, x minus c to the power n. So I have, yeah. This is need to explain it. 2x minus 1 to the power n. It will be, take 2, I have x minus half to the power n. So 2 to the power n, x minus half. So my c is half. Okay, I have absolute value 2x minus 1 less than 1 over 3. This is not r. I need to divide by 2. So take 2 common factor. I have x minus half less than 1 over 3. So now x minus half less than 1 over 6. This is my r. Because it should be x minus c. This is 2. I need to get rid of it. Take 2 common factor outside. So I have this is now x minus c. So my c is half. C is half. So now r is 1 over 6. Now continue. I have x minus half between minus 1 over 6 and 1 over 6. So I have x between what? Take half. Half is 3 over 6. That will be 1 over 3. Take half the other side. 1 over half, 3 over 6. That will be 4 over 6. That will be 2 over 3. Now endpoint. What we will get? We'll get summation 3 to the power n over what? N plus 1 square. Here is the catch. Now I put x equal 1 over 3. See what will happen. I have 2 over 3 minus 1. 2 over 3 minus 1, that give me minus 1 over 3 all to the power n, which is summation minus 1 to the power n over n plus 1 square. Converge, alternating, series test. Huh? This goes to 0 and it's decreasing. Okay, now go x equal minus 1 over 3. Okay, that give me what? Summation 3 to the power n over n plus 1 square. Wait a minute. When I put my 1 over 3, I have 2 over 3 minus 1. Yeah, it's minus 1 over 3, correct. X equal minus 1 over 3. So that give me what? Minus 1 over 3. So it's minus 2 over 3. Is it? No, this is 2 over 3. Well, why am I get minus? This is 2 over 3, sorry. The other point is 2 over 3, huh? This is not minus. Nothing is minus, huh? I have x equal 1 over 3 and 2 over 3. Yeah, so this is 2 over 3, sorry. So I have 2 over 3, 4 over 3, minus 1. 1 is 3, so that will be 1 over 3. All to the power n. So this cancel, 3 to the power n cancel with 3 to the power n. I have 1 over n plus 1 square. This is converge by what? Limit comparison test with 1 over n square. Yeah, very clear. I think we did it many times before. So both converge. So the R 1 over 6, the interval will be 1 over 3 and 2 over 3, which is this one. Yeah. Same idea, same problem, huh? I have 5 here for R, but I don't care about that since I'm looking only for the interval. Okay. So let me go to the limit. Limit n goes to infinity. Okay. What you have? You have 5x minus 1 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 2, 5 to the power n plus 1, reciprocal of that, 5x minus 1 to the power n. Yeah, that will be what? Limit n goes to infinity of what? I have 5x minus 1, okay, and I have over 5, and I have n plus 1 over n plus 2. This is a very clear one, huh? So I have 5x minus 1 over 5, less than 1. So I'm getting this less than 5, less than 5. So I have 5x minus 1 between minus 5 and 5. So I have 5x between minus 4 and 6. So x between minus 4 over 5 and 6 over 5. By the way, R, you can get it from here. Yani, R will be what? R. Now, if I get this, I can find R instead of thinking about C. R is the mid of these two. Listen. So the difference between them, 1 over 3 over 2, that will be 1 over 6. Huh? Yeah, the same idea. Now check endpoint. I mean the mid of the the difference between the 2 over 2. Okay, that give me R. Okay, so now what I have here? I have endpoints x. I need the interval here, so I don't care about that. Minus 4 over 5. That will be what? Minus 4 over 5, the series, minus 4 minus 1, minus 5 to the power n over n plus 1, 5 to the power n. And that will be minus 1 to the power n. 5 to the power n cancel with the one in the denominator. That will be converge alternating series test. Very clear. X equals 6 over 5. That will be what? Summation. Summation of what? Now 6 over 5. 6 minus 1, that will be 5 to the power n over n plus 1, 5 to the power n. Which is this summation? Diverge by limit comparison test with the harmonic series. Yeah. So the interval, and this was here looking for, it will be minus 1 over 5 included, 6 over 5 not included. So this is the answer. The interval, here I want R and the interval. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe in this case, we can do the root test. Yeah, since they have powers, I think the root test will be better. Okay, let me check. So the root test will give me what? Limit n goes to infinity. The nth root of this, an. Everything is positive, so no need for the absolute value. Limit n goes to infinity of what? Not the square root. N over 3n plus 1 all square x minus 3. Okay. You want this, huh? You want the limit of this. Yeah. That will be limit. Yeah. What's the limit of that? Now take the limit. This is x minus 3. So I have absolute value x minus 3. Huh? This will not be affected by n, so I can take it away. The limit of this. N goes to infinity. N over 3n plus 1 all square. It's positive. So take the limit inside. You have 1 over 3. So that will be times 1 over 3 square, which is 1 over 9. I want this to be less than 1. So I have absolute value x minus 3 less than 9. Great. So it means r equal 9. Huh? R equal 9. Very clear. From here, r equal 9. Okay. And they have x minus 3 is between minus 9 and 9. So x between minus 6 and 12. Good. Check endpoints. Let me do the endpoints. Yeah. I hope the series will be easy to deal with. Okay, summation n equal 1 to infinity. Now when x equal minus 6, let me see what will happen. Yeah, with minus 6. Okay, so I have n over 3n plus 1 all to the power 2n. Okay, and I have minus 9 to the power n. Yeah, over 3n plus 1 all to the power 2n. What is it? If x equal minus 6, huh? That will be minus 9 to the power n, which is summation, huh? N over 3n plus 1, 2 to the power n. I'm doing it in details. Minus 1 to the power n, 9 to the power n, which is 3 square, all to the power n. Okay, so this is summation minus 1 to the power n of what? Of n. Yeah, this is 3 to the power 2n, huh? So I can make it inside. So I have 3n over 3 to the power n plus 1, all to the power 2n. Yeah. So I will not take this only to find the limit. I need this. So now this, I will do derivatives rule for it. Now this is 1 to the power infinity as a limit. So we'll take y, 3n. Yeah. Actually, I can do it easier than that. I can say, this one, limit n goes to infinity. of 3n over 3n plus 1. Don't forget, I have this, I forget that. Okay, 2 to the power n. This will be limit. N goes to infinity. I can make it 3 to the power n plus 1 minus 1 over 3n plus 1 to the power 2n. And I have this limit. N goes to infinity. It is what? 1 minus 1 over n plus 1. 1 to the power 2n. So it's e to the power something. So for sure it's not 0. Let me do it by L'Hopital's. I think it's better. Yeah, I was thinking this is easier. So I have y is this 3x over 3x plus 1 all to the power 2x. Take ln. That will be 2x ln 3x over 3x plus 1. Okay. I can do it with the e, but it needs a little bit of calculation. So let me do it. I think this one easier. This one is ln 3x over 3x plus 1 over 1 over 2x. This is ln y. Where now I take the limit as x goes to infinity, ln y. That will be the limit as x goes to infinity of this ln 3x over 3x plus 1 over 1 over 2x. Yeah, now it is ln 1, which is 0 over 0. So I can use L'Hopital's rule, 0 over 0. So that will be limit x goes to infinity of what? This one will be 3x plus 1 over 3x times derivative of this. What's the derivative of this? That will be 3 times 3x plus 1, okay, minus 3 times 3x all over 3x plus 1 all square. All of this over 1 over, yeah, it's half minus half times 1 over x squared. Okay, now let me do the calculation. That will be limit x goes to infinity of what? This is cancelled with this. And this is 9x minus 9x gone. So I have 3 over 3x times 3x plus 1 times this one in the numerator, which is minus 2x squared. So this limit will be what? Yeah, will be a value. That's the most important thing. So that will be minus 6x squared over something squared. That will be minus 6, the highest, minus 6, and the highest here is 9. That will be minus 2 over 3. So the limit of y as x goes to infinity is e to the power minus 2 over 3. Okay, so my claim is correct. Now this will be what? This will be non-zero. Not this one, sorry. This one, when you simplify it, we get what? Summation, huh? It was what? We did this. It's minus 1 to the power n, 3, yeah, 3n over 3n plus 1, all to the power 2n. Yeah, 3n over 3n, okay. And this, the limit not equal to 0. So for sure, this series will diverge by n-term test of the for divergence. N-term test for divergence, since the limit of this not equal to 0. So for sure, the limit of this will not be 0. Okay. Now for the other point, x equal 12, the same idea. It will be 9 to the power. It will be easier. That will be summation n equal 1 to infinity n over 3n plus 1 to the power 2n times 9 to the power n. Do the same trick. So this is 3 to the power 2n. I take it inside. So you have 3n over 3n plus 1 to the power 2n, which is not equal to 0. I check this limit, not equal to 0. Yeah, this limit, I did it through the L'Hopital's rule, is not equal to 0. So diverge. So R equal 9 and I minus 6 and 12, both open. Yeah, a little bit lengthy, but I think it's okay. Now, yeah, I think we did something similar. Yeah, let me do it quickly. Yeah, we have just few to finish. So I have what? A limit n goes to infinity. It doesn't have this complication. X plus 1 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1 2 to the power n plus 1 reciprocal of this. This is the usual one we get, huh? That will be limit n goes to infinity of what? X plus 1 over 2 n over n plus 1. So I have less than 1. So I have this. So x plus 1 between minus 2 and 2. So I have x between minus 3 and 1. Endpoints. Endpoints, I think they are easy. X equal minus 3. What you will get? You will get the series minus 2 to the power n over n2 to the power n, which is minus 1 to the power n2 to the power n, which is alternating series. Converge. Alternating series test. X equal 1. Huh? I have what? 2 to the power n over n to the power n. This one is diverge, huh? Harmonic series. So it will be I minus 3 included, closed, but 1 is open. This will be the answer. I think this one is the same idea. Let me do it quickly. Let me see what will happen. Yeah, so I have limit n goes to infinity. I have what? N plus 1, x plus 2 to the power n plus 1 over 5 n plus 2 times the reciprocal of this, 5 to the power n plus 1 over n x plus 2 to the power n. Okay, so I have a limit n goes to infinity of what? Yeah, I have x plus 2 here over 5, and they have n plus 1 over n. Okay, this limit is 1. So I have this equal over 5, less than 1. So I have x plus 2 less than 5. So I have x plus 2 between minus 5 and 5. So that means x between minus 7 and 3. Okay. Check endpoints. I need to check the endpoints. X equal minus 7. See what will happen. I have summation. N minus 7 plus 2 is minus 5 to the power n over 5 to the power n plus 1. Okay. That give me what? Summation n minus 1 to the power n, 5 to the power n. This is 5 to the times 5. And that will be summation. This is cancelled. N over 5 minus 1 to the power n. This is diverged because this limit not equal to 0. Huh? Limit as n goes to infinity of n over 5 to the power minus 1 not equal to 0. So diverge. And the same thing for the other one. X equal 3. So it will be easier. It will be summation n 5 to the power n. I have here 5 to the power n times 5, which is summation n over 5, which is diverge. Same reason. Okay. So what will be the interval? Minus 7 and 3, which is this. Open. Both open. Okay. This one I will do the root test, see what will happen. I will do the root test. So I have limit n goes to infinity. I will do the root test. I think the root test will be easier. Okay, I don't have that complication to find the limit. I think it will be very clear. This is E. That's okay. So I have what? Yeah, the root test, huh? That give me limit n goes to infinity of what? 1 plus 1 over n times x minus 1. Okay, this limit is what? 1. So I have absolute value x minus 1 less than 1. So I have x minus 1 between minus 1 and 1. So I have x between 0 and 2. Okay, endpoints. Yeah, so I have summation, what x equals 0. I have what? 1 plus 1 over n to the power n times minus 1 to the power n. The catch is what? This one, don't forget, the limit goes to infinity. Let me write it here. Limit, as in goes to infinity. 1 plus 1 over n. Actually, that's what I was trying to do in the previous one. 1 plus 1 over n, all to the power n. This is E. This is the formula for E. Okay, so the limit as n goes to infinity of this one will not be 0. Because this is E and this is oscillating negative positive, so it will not be 0. So this diverge by n-term test of curve for divergence. X equal to the same problem. Actually, it's clear. Huh? That will be 1 plus 1 over n, all to the power n, 2 minus 1, which is 1 to the power n, which is done. Huh? So this limit will be E not equal to 0. So diverge. So both diverge. So what is the interval? The open one, 0, 2. That will be my answer. Okay. Yeah. This one, let me use the root test because this n will make problem if I do the root test. So let me do the ratio test. Limit n goes to infinity. Yeah, 5n plus 1, x plus 1 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1. Spherical of this, n over 5n x plus 1 to the power n. So that will be limit n goes to infinity of what? 5x plus 1 times n over n plus 1. This is the limit 1. So 5x plus 1. Don't forget the absolute value. And this will be less than 1. So I have absolute value of x plus 1 less than 1 over 5. Less than 1 over 5. So I have x. Let me don't rush it. X plus 1 minus 1 over 5 and 1 over 5. So x less than, take minus 1 to this side and this side. So I have minus 4 over 5. And here I have minus 6 over 5. Endpoints. Check the endpoints. X equal minus 6 over 5. See what will happen. The series will be what? Summation. 5 to the power n over n. I have minus 6 over 5 plus 1. That will be minus 1 over 5 to the power n. Which is what? Summation. 5 to the power n minus to the power n. And 5 to the power n. This is cancelled. So this is converge alternating series test. Very clear. Actually, alternating harmonic. We know it. X equal minus 4 over 5. See what will happen. I have summation. 5 to the power n over n. 1 minus 4 over 5. That will be 1 over 5 to the power n. So this is cancelled with this. I have summation 1 over n, which I know it's what? Diverging. So it will be the interval closed from minus 6 over 5, open minus 4 over 5. And that will be the answer. Yeah, I think we did a good number of questions. The only one is this one, which is how to discuss the convergence, which is, yeah, you need to be careful with the calculation, not to rush it. How to check the endpoints. but I think the rest are okay. Yeah, this one is not far from this one, which is easy to conclude. And yeah, I try to do the same thing for this one. So let me stop the recording. I think this is the end of 9.8. I hope we did good number of questions. So let me stop the recording. Thank you.